MTFC TV, joining me at this time is manager Dave Hoole. Dave, last time we spoke, we're one without a win. Now things aren't looking so good. What's your view of what's happened in the past few weeks?
I'm disappointed, really, if I'm perfectly honest. We've lost his way a little bit. The injury to the skipper, Mr. Yates, hasn't helped us at all, and obviously Dwayne's second yellow at Scarborough. So we've been leaking goals far too easily, which is evident. I will say the goals which have been scored against us, they've been gifts. If a team works really hard to create an opportunity and score a goal against you, sometimes you just have to hold your hand up. But what's making it a little bit more hard to swallow is that it's been general individual mistakes, or the position of the back four or the midfield not tracking back. So it's his own downfall at the moment. So we've got no major complaints about the results, but we're working hard to put it right. So hopefully things will turn.
We've had, a lot of fans have voiced their displeasure about the style of football that's been played. That's not something that your side was doing towards the end of last season. What's the difference there now, do you feel?
Just lack of confidence at the moment. Trust me, it's not the style which I portray. It's not the style we enjoy playing. It's not attractive football, as we all know. It's not attacking football. So, the confidence is a little bit low. We've got to rally the boys, rally the troops, and get them playing back to as we finished last season. Nothing's majorly changed apart from a few injuries and a bit of bad luck with the sending off. If anything, the personnel's got a little bit better with the players we brought in. So yeah, it's an head scratcher, to be fair, but yeah, we need to get back passing the ball about a lot quicker than we have been doing, because I feel for the fans, and I understand and take every constructive criticism on board. They pay the money; they deserve to see some attractive football. So hopefully we're gonna turn it round, and that's what we're gonna reward them for. For the fantastic support that they're giving us. So yeah, we're working on.
Some fans voiced displeasure about the team selection, complaining that obviously you've had to change things around with injuries and such, so you've not been able to keep an 11 the same for continuous games this season. Is that just down to injuries or resting, or have you dropped players because you've not been happy with how they played?
A little bit of both, to be fair. Some of the players have been really underperforming. When you're talking about players what's been professional footballers, experienced footballers, where you want them to step up when times get a bit hard, and they've not done it. So, we've changed the personnel around, mainly through injuries, but partially through lack of performance. So, it's like I did last year. The guys are getting to know that there's going to be nobody safe. There's nobody guaranteed a shirt. If need be, some of the young boys are firing as well, and Billy Whitehead and Harry Wood, Ashton Hall, did a great job. So yeah, I'm not scared to put the young boys in it if need be. But yeah, I expect a little bit more from the more experienced players.
We've had a few lads who haven't collected any game time this season out of the pitch. Jan Yeomans, who of course has gone out on loan to Radford FC, Jerry Nash, a few others. Will they be given chances in the coming weeks, or are you looking to see more from them in training?
No, we're keeping an eye on Jan. We may recall Jan to get back in part. Jan's biggest problem was game time. Same with Jerry. Jerry's played a game or so with the reserves, but Jan's had 4 games under his belt. So we'll have a chat with Jan. He's coming down tonight in training. So yeah, but it's just trying to get that balance right. Make sure the guys are fit enough to perform at the standard and the level which I expect and Sean Harrod expects. But they've been nowhere near that at the moment. So.
People have said, especially going forward, that they feel we're lacking. Is this something you agree with? Or you will be looking to bring anyone in, or do you feel you've got enough in that department already?
It's easy, isn't it, to when we're not playing well. They look for scapegoats, which is fine, which is not a problem. We've been scoring goals for fun away from home. The problem is we've been conceding them for fun as well. So it's, at the moment we're always looking to strengthen it, particularly because we're going through a bit of a rough patch. We need somebody to come in to steady the ship, to get the ball passed, and if it means bringing new faces in and having to say goodbye to a couple of old faces, then so be it.
Will that be something you look to do in this coming week or the next week, or are you looking to keep things the same as they are for now?
No, we're always looking. Like I've said before in many interviews, players will come and go, but we're always keeping an eye out. We're always in touch with one or two players, so we aren't letting too much information out. There's a few people which are on the fringe, maybe to come in or maybe to leave. So don't want to say too much about it.
Do you already have in mind what your side's going to be for Saturday?
Yes, yeah, we've got. Me and Sean's always communicating with each other over the phone or meeting up. We've got a fair idea what the side's going to be for Saturday. There's one or two little knocks. What we just need to make sure that the boys are okay. I think Ted's hamstring was a little bit tight. Marcus's groin was a little bit tight, I think. So they're coming down tonight, have a little bit of treatment, getting assessed. So fingers crossed, they can keep themselves fit, and we can get rid of these bit of little niggles and little injuries. What we've got, what's obviously affecting the performances.
Ahead of Saturday, do you think you'll see anybody moving up from the reserve team or any new signings made?
There's nothing in the pipeline at the moment. Obviously, we can have, I believe, these seven on the bench this Saturday for FA Cup games. So yeah, it's always great to get some of the young boys involved without upsetting the reserves or the development side of it, because they're on a very good run. But yeah, it's good and invaluable experience for some of the young boys to get on the bench to see what it's like in an FA Cup game. Most of them, if any of them, wouldn't have played an FA Cup qualifier. So yeah, we'll probably have a look and see the availability of one or two to get them on the bench.
Saturday is a huge game, £6,000 online for the winners. Are you feeling the pressure of that?
You always feel the pressure, don't you, to be fair. It's, when I took the job, last season was a bit of a luxury because there was no pressure on. As soon as I took the reins this season, me and Sean and the coaching staff, we all knew it's going to be a result business, and that's how it is. If you can win games and play well at winning games, it's always a bonus. So you always feel the pressure, but it's the FA Cup. You shouldn't have to rally the boys much to get up for this FA Cup tie. So it should be a good game, and hopefully we'll get the right results and turn things around.
Do you still feel in your heart of hearts that you and Sean are the people to lead this side forward this season?
Yeah, I think so. It's no secret that when I applied for the job, it was an ongoing thing. It must have took about 5 weeks to make the decision. So it wasn't just a rash decision from the board and the chairman. So yeah, everything. We proved what we're capable of doing from last season. Nothing's changed. You've got to take the rough with the smooth, and I appreciate the comments and the frustration of the fans. But yeah, we'll be okay. Like I said, we're working very hard to put things right. So we'll see what it comes. But yeah, I think me and Sean are the right people to take it forward.
Right. Thank you very much, Dave Hoole.
Thank you.